Hello there, this is Mike Kern, and this is the weekly Forex market update and forecast. And we're looking at the EURJPY, GBPCHF, CADJPY, and the GBPJPY currency pairs in this particular video. And yeah, before we get started, before we go into the business of the day, let's take a look at our product, the Premium Forex Signal Service by Mike Earn, which goes for $200 monthly. This is a highly profitable trading signals channel that would help you make a lot of money, right? With this signal service, you get to make a whole lot of money, making the best possible profits and the highest possible profits from your trading, taking your trading to the highest level. So if you are interested in this, my direct Telegram contact will be in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, and chat me up. And one thing I can assure you of is this: you get a lot more value you get much more value than the $200 you're paying monthly for this service. So that is for this one. We'll come back to that later. Let's get into the business of the day, the EURJPY currency pair. Now, EURJPY has been bullish. You can see it's been very bullish. You look at the monthly, it's been a very massive bullish move, right? Now, so what is the next move for us? Now, if you look at the chart, the data we have on this chart, what you see is that there is no higher price level, right, to look out for resistance right now. There's none currently. And you see price has even, made the highest high. Price made the highest high last week. This is the weekly time frame. Now down to the daily time frame. What should we look out for? I think what we should look out for is quite simple. Let's see price give us an extended move to either of these zones, these major zones right here, any of these major zones lower right here. But since this one is the closest, let's look at the 169.885 zone. If price comes into the 169.885 zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then we can, if it meets our confirmation, we can look for an opportunity to buy the market. Now we can, at least go for a 1-to-1. But since it's a bullish market and we are buying, we can also look out to see if price will push higher than that, back to the previous high, or even break break higher than that and be a trend continuation trade for us. So there's also a possibility right there. So that's what we're looking out for the EURJPY. Now to GBPCHF. So for GBPCHF, when you look at the monthly time frame, you see it's a downtrend. It's been downward trending for some years right now. And go to the weekly, same idea, downward trending market, right? This is the weekly. And it's also in a range, right? It's in a range, what appears to be a range to me. Currently, you can see price bouncing in and out of that zone. Bouncing within the zone rather. So when we go to the daily time frame, what should we expect? I think what we should expect is quite simple. If we see price come into this in this new week, if we see price come into the 1.13982 zone, and it gives us a daily close below that zone, then we can look out for opportunities to sell if it meets our confirmation. And we can go for at least a 1-to-1, but since it's a downward trend, we can even go for much more than a 1-to-1, right? Hoping and seeing if the trade will continue as a trend continuation trade, or maybe we can take some profit at the one. Maybe we can look for opportunities to close the trade at the 1.11196 zone. So any of those scenarios would make a lot of sense to us. So now for the other scenario, if price comes into the zone, the 1.11196 zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then we can look for an opportunity to buy if it meets our confirmation. And since it's a bearish trending market, you don't want to overstay your welcome when you're buying. So we just look out for maybe a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio trade on this one, and that will be it for the trade. So that's that for the GBPCHF currency pair. Now for CADJPY. Now what's CADJPY telling us? Well, we can see CADJPY has been very bullish in the past years. For some years now, it's been very bullish. And it's coming into another major zone, the 118.15 zone. We go to the weekly, really bullish as well. So what should we expect now that we are looking at the daily? Well, this is what I'll be looking out for. I would like to see price come into the zone. If price comes into the 118.15 zone, and then we see a bearish day close rather. We see a bearish day close below that zone, then we can look for an opportunity to sell. But since it's a very bullish market, and emphasis on very, it's a really bullish market right now, you don't want to overstay your welcome when you're selling, so you can just go for a 1-to-1 risk reward on this kind of sell scenario if it meets your confirmation. Now in another scenario, now we cannot be looking at this zone right here. We can't be looking at that because that's not so much of an extended move. If we are taking buys at this point, it might just be, you might just get stopped out trying to look for a buy at this kind of zone that's still very close to the market. I mean, it's not an extended move. It's just this market has been bullish and they've just moved a little downwards. You don't want to get involved in that kind of trade because the market might still trend lower. So I'll be looking out for maybe a buy scenario at this zone, this 111.134 zone. When a price comes into that zone and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then we can look for an opportunity to buy, go for a 1-to-1 or even much more because it's a bullish trending, it's a bullish market. So we can go for more than a 1-to-1 because it's a bullish market. You can even go, you might see as high as the 116.772 zone. That's the CADJPY currency pair analysis. Now let's go to the last one in this video, the GBPJPY currency pair. Now GBPJPY, same idea with almost all the currency, all the GBP pairs. I think it's even all the GBP pairs, very bullish right now. So what's the next move? Well, the next move is quite simple. We see price come into the zone. If we see price come into the 204.806 zone and give us a bearish day close below that zone, then we can look for an opportunity to sell if it meets our confirmation. And and the opportunity to sell should not be over. We shouldn't wait too much in it, right? We shouldn't overstay our welcome. We can just take like a 1-to-1 currency, a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio on that particular trade. Just go for a 1-to-1 right there if we get an opportunity like that. And another scenario, if we see price come into the zone, into the 199.716 zone, and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, a significant bullish day close above that zone, then we can look for opportunities to buy, at least go for a 1-to-1, and we can even see as much as the 204.806 price, or even much higher than that, because it's a very bullish market. And that's if it meets your confirmation in such a scenario. So back to that's the video for the day, but back to this one, the premium Forex signal service, $200 monthly. Now what you get with this signal service is highly profitable trading signals, right? Now many people trade Forex mindlessly, sorry to say, but I believe Forex should be traded mindfully. That people should trade not just for the sake of trading, but actually trade to make money. And that's what we do. We trade to actually make money with a premium Forex signal service. You take your trades. I only give trades that I take myself. That's one thing I need to emphasize. I only give trades that I take myself. So if you're interested in trading with us, let me know. My direct Telegram contact is in the description below. This promises to really help your trading and take your trading to the best and the highest possible level. Copy my direct Telegram contact in the description below, paste it in your browser, chat me up, and let's talk about how you can come on board. Alright guys, so thanks for watching the video. Bye for now.